And we're back. Welcome to freetradingvideos.com. Let's take a gander here at the markets. And let me be clear here. You're getting a lot of market views from the analysts here at Free Trading Videos just because we're not in a lot of swing trades or long-term trades. Why is that? See how we're getting choppy down here on the S&P? We're just choppy, kind of going sideways. That's the best time in the world to give back to the markets. Don't get yourself caught up in this. This is where smart money likes to go into cash and just sit back and wait for it to make either a move to the upside or a continuation move to the downside before we put our money on the line. So right now, if anything, we're just doing quick little mini-me day trades, in and out, just enough to pay the bills at the end of the month and to take the opportunities that the intraday charts afford us and give us. It's there's plenty of opportunities there on day trading, but you're not seeing a lot of our normal swing trades or position trades. A swing trade just means we hold from 2 days to 2 weeks. Usually it's about a 4-day trade on average, and a position trade is usually 2 weeks to 2-3 months. And we tend to hold that a month or two on average. Anyway, let's look and see what the markets did today. Very interesting on what happened today. Let's blow this up. And here we are. Thing that I'm keying on here is the 895 area. I've been saying that for a while. 895 is about right there where that green line is. And I have kind of a salmon line drawn, and they acted as perfect support. If we go back, support here, support there, and support right now. And this happens to be right here at the 900 area, slightly below. And but if we could get to 894, I mean, look at this, 894, that would break us. If we close below that support area, we should hang up right there, just like we did. Look at this wick. The wick came down, did a touch and go and bounced right off of this line that we have here. Resistance, support, boom, act as support yet again. These lines work. Make sure you're using technical analysis to your advantage. Make sure your trend lines are drawn right. We all have them. The reason trend lines work and the reason they become self-fulfilling prophecies is because we're all using them. Smart money uses trend lines, uses support lines, uses resistance lines. The more people that use these lines, the more they work. So we all had this line drawn. That's why when it hit, we all know in day trading that that's support, and we need to start buying and getting out of our shorts, buying to cover, and boom, you get a run straight up. And we all knew that this was a support area, that there's a high probability that we would go and close around the 900 mark, at least over the 895 area. Right at the end of the day, it popped itself right back over there. But I'll tell you, a half hour before the close, we were down here, and I said, uh-oh, there it is. We should crash and burn. Boom. We should have got to 850 really fast within the next day or maybe two. And then beyond that, it's 800. Real key area. You're going to have a lot of buyers coming at 800 because no one's sees it going below that. Just be careful if we do get down there. But here's what I'm seeing. I'm just not overly convinced. We had a chance to really crash and burn right here, and we didn't do that. So I'm not overly convinced that the markets are going to break down. I'm just not convinced of that yet. Let me show you the Dow. And here's the Dow. And if you take a look here, what's the chances this leg is going to make it down to this level around 8,000? At this angle, it should stay above this trend line that we have. Woe to us if we close below this trend line, and that's something else to watch for on the Dow. But even if we stay above this trend line right here and then pop, even if it's at the end of the week or next week and we pop, that still makes us a higher swing low. If we have a higher swing low there, that's bullish for the markets. And while we're here, let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Here's the NASDAQ. And again, kind of on the NASDAQ, here's a key, we have support here. We have resistance, support. If it breaks below this, game over. I mean, it should drop down here to 1,500 really fast and maybe even lower. But if it stays above this trend line and then bounces, we'll have a higher swing low yet again Or if it even comes down here really far, like to 1500, but stays above this line, then it bounces up, then we'll have a double bottom type formation, which is a bullish reversal pattern. So look at the Russells. Remember, the Russells will be the first ones to shoot up out of the gates and get really, really strong in a confirmed bull rally. And here, same thing. What's the chances at this angle that we're going to go lower than this low? I mean, I just don't see it happening. It has to cross down below this support area. So it might happen tomorrow. It may happen in a few days. I'm not sure. But if it does happen, then we should continue down in our downtrend, especially if we can get lower than 450. But if we stay above this and then bounce, there's our higher swing low, and we should go into at least a short-term bull market. We have a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If we bounce there, we get an inverted head and shoulders. Go to freetradingvideos.com and click on Chart School, and you can see an inverted head and shoulders and what they tend to do afterwards. They can be very bullish. So there you have it. Happy trading out there. Capital preservation is in fact key, and get signed up. Don't be just a lurker in the forums. Make sure you get in those forums and register yourself so you can get in and leave comments over our videos. Leave comments for Matador, Breakout, and myself. We love them. We read them every day, your comments, and we're very thankful for them. Thank you. And yeah, it gives you a chance to say hello and let us know what country you're from and where you're at, and where you're at in your trading. Feel free to say hi to us. We're a friendly group here at Free Trading Videos. Go to the forums, and love to greet you. Take care and happy trading.